Hey, it's so nice to see you today. Thanks for stopping by, and welcome to this episode of Barlow BBQ. Potatoes are one of our favorite food groups, and today we've got a great recipe that we want to share with you on how to do some potatoes in the air fryer. Now, this is a recipe that Martha has been using for a while now. We love to make these potatoes with dinner, and I tell you what, they are incredible. So if you are a fan of potatoes and you've got an air fryer, you're going to want to stick around for this one. So let's go head up by the pool, and Martha's going to show you how to do these potatoes in the air fryer.
Alrighty, here we are outside with our air fryer, and we have a Power XL. So I've preheated this a little bit. We're going to let it run while we get our potatoes ready. So there's the drawer, and it turns off when you pull it out. Have it on 370, and we're just going to add just extra time. So all right, let's take a look at our potato. Now I like to use red potatoes. These are great. I'm just going to toss in this sad, lonely little sweet potato anyway. The red potatoes have been treating us great lately. They're great for baked potatoes, roasted. They make amazing French fries. But today we're just going to make these extra special roasted potatoes. So the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to put a couple holes in it. Now I've forgotten to do this before and they haven't exploded, but since we're making a video, and I'm pretty sure that they'll explode because we're making a video, I'll put a couple holes in these just to be safe. And we're going to put some oil on the skin of these, and that's going to make it super tasty and crispy. You can skip this step, but you know, we're making a video. I thought I'd call out all the fancy shots for you today. And just kind of roll them around in it. Or you can use some cooking spray, whatever you want. Just using some olive oil. And I'm using some blackening seasoning. Just going to put that on there. Just roll them around. Don't have to be too thorough, doesn't matter. Our air fryer is already heated up. It's already been preheating for about 5 or 10 minutes right now. So we're just gonna chuck these in there. Pull out the drawer and just roll them on in. Now we're making these open faced at the end, so we want to make sure that we have extra room to accommodate twice the size. It's gonna be great. In they go. Alrighty, and we're gonna keep it at 370. We have it for 31 minutes. I'm actually just gonna lower this to 20, but I am gonna check it in 10. All right, I'll see you back here at the air fryer in 10 minutes. Okay, it's been about 10 minutes. Let's take a look at these potatoes. Here they are. They're getting pretty crispy. They're gonna need about another 10 more minutes, but I just like to take a little look at them, roll them around. All right, we're gonna shut the drawer, and we already have 8 minutes on there, so I'm just gonna let it ride, and we'll see you back here in 8 minutes. Okay, it looks like the clock has run out for these potatoes, and I do believe that these are done. Here they are, and they're pretty soft, and you can feel a little give for them. And we're still going to cook these more, so even if they weren't done all the way, that's okay. So these have been in here for 20 minutes. This sweet potato is basically liquefied. It could have come out 10 minutes ago, but we're just going to go with it. Now we're just going to take all these guys out, let them hang out here and cool a little bit while we go melt some butter for the next step. Okay, here we are ready for step 2 of these super delicious potatoes that we're going to make in the air fryer. Now we're going to get this air fryer rolling again so it can be good and hot for when we put these potatoes back in. And they've been cooling a little bit. The way that I like to do it is to kind of fork split the potatoes. So these are still a little hot. Whatever, we're going to power on through. So you're going to go around and put little holes with your fork the whole way through. Right? Trying to be smarter than me and don't burn your hands, and then you're just going to open it. And look at that, just like an English muffin, there's all those nooks and crannies all ready for butter. Now we're going to do that with the rest of them. All right, and then the next thing I do is I just kind of give them a little scoring so there can be even more butter going into these guys. And these are so nice and soft, they're going to be delicious. This guy doesn't even need anything. I'm just stirring that one. Okay, and the rest we're going to just build right here in the air fryer. I'm just going to put these guys right back in there. And the first thing you want to do is add some more seasoning. So you want to add this right to your potato. So you're seasoning the potato, not just the butter. Delicious. And we're just gonna butter these babies up. They smell great already. And last but not least, I know you're all wondering what we're doing with the bacon. We're just gonna put those right on top to cook. That's right, don't freak out. All this delicious bacon fat is gonna go right into those potatoes. It's gonna be fantastic. And then we'll crumble them up and put them on top. Don't worry, it'll all get cooked. All right, these are all set to go back into the air fryer. We're gonna slide this back in and cook it at 370 for another 5 minutes and check it out. Okay, it's been about 5 minutes. Let's take a look at this bacon. Bring this into the light for you. It looks pretty good. I'm just gonna flip it over and let it go for another 3 or 4 minutes, just so it's perfectly brown, of course. And then we'll finish up our potatoes. Okay, I tell you what, I think I misjudged the power of the Power XL, and it's been 1 minute and this bacon is perfectly done. So I'm gonna take this out and set it aside on the cutting board. And then I'm gonna pop these potatoes back in just for another 5 more minutes and get them all browned up. And then we'll add our cheese and jalapenos and be ready to eat. Okay folks, here's another level of love that we're gonna put on these potatoes. Now I make these are pretty passive. I'll make these while I'm doing something else in the kitchen, or just having a glass of wine. At this point, you could just eat them and they will be delicious. But today we're gonna make them extra special because we're making them with you guys. So we're gonna add some cheese. There we go, add all the cheese. And then we're gonna add all the jalapenos, or maybe not all of them, but most of them. Throw these on there. Then I'm gonna put them back in the air fryer, you guessed it, for a little while, just to kind of melt this cheese and roast up these peppers. Then we're gonna chop up our bacon, add that, and I think we're gonna be ready to eat. Okay, it's been about 3 minutes. Let's take a look at these potatoes. It smells so great out here on this windy day. Look at that. Now they just have about 1 minute left before they're just perfect, and I'm just gonna add that bacon back on. Get it all on there. Not just dump it on the bottom of the air fryer. Okay, and then I'm just gonna put it back in there for a minute to reheat up that bacon, and we'll be ready to eat these babies. See you soon. Okay, it's been just about a minute. And these guys look great and done. So we're gonna get them out of here, put them on this cutting board. These would also be great as leftovers tomorrow morning. You could put some scrambled eggs on top. That sweet potato just turned into one big mass. It's gonna be great if I can get it out of here. Whoop! All right, look at that, all in one piece. Got all this crispy cheese and the rest of the bacon. No bacon shall be left behind. It's all here.
Well, you say a potato, I say a potato, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm excited to try these out.
I am so excited to try these out. We've actually had these before many times.
We've had these before a lot of times.
I'm always excited to eat them.
They're so good, and like I said before, potatoes are one of our favorite food groups.
They sure are.
So we're excited to share this recipe with you guys at home. Without any further ado, let's give it a try.
I brought out a little sour cream because I feel like that might help too.
And
Not that they need that much help.
Slice off a little bite of potato here.
I like there's a good amount of bacon on here.
Yeah, I've got a bite with bacon, jalapeno, cheddar on there.
Me too.
All right, here we go.
All you
I
need
could
is-
easily do a potato only diet.
Oh, but
I mean, but you have to have a little bit of bacon on there, I guess.
yeah.
Perfectly done, sweetie. The inside, the potato is nice and creamy. And
try with a little
yeah,
sour
a little
cream?
sour cream on there is good. The skin is perfectly done on the
These
outside.
red potatoes, they have that thin skin that just tastes so great. Again, I just can't sing enough praises about red potatoes.
Really good.
You could
So
do
good.
all sorts of things with them.
Oh yeah.
Especially this.
Yeah, this was so good. And as always, we will have a recipe for you guys right down below this video in the description box for you. And we'll have all the information you need to make these for yourselves at home.
And you should.
Highly recommend that you do.
We're gonna have to go soon so we can eat all these potatoes.
Yeah, I can't
We don't want to
wait.
make you jealous.
I got a big bite here, so I'll wait till after we wrap this up to take this bite here. So we really appreciate you guys hanging out with us today, and we love you. And until next time, sweetie.
Air fry if you got them.
That's right, air fry
Hey.
together. See y'all next time. Bye bye.